like sands through an hourglass. These are the days of your wrestling lives. VIPW is live March 21st in Langford, BC. Joining me on commentary, as always, Jim Summers.
And with us, an unusual guest to have at the table. Always happy when you're aboard with us, my friend. The one, the only AJS here with us this evening.
That's right, AJS is back on the announce table. This is going to be a great event. Not only is it March 21st, not only are we in the Langford Legion, it is 1 day removed from AJS's birthday.
What?
And I'm ready to celebrate.
Happy birthday, young man. That is incredible. We got a birthday boy at the table, and we got a young man making his way to the ring right now who, man, he has taken a turn for the worse, in my opinion, with his attitude as of late. You can see him getting right in the face of this fan here in the front row area.
And he is angry for the same reasons I am. My name is Adam Sanders, as both of you forgot to introduce.
You said your own name at the start.
I don't remember doing that whatsoever. That's Evan Ashford in the ring, looking for respect the same way I am. But he's gonna have an uphill battle tonight. It's a 6-man scramble match. Making his way here to the ring, one half of one of the greatest tag teams we've seen in Pacific Northwest, Moral Panic. This is Red Yoshino.
Well, I'm excited to get a look at this young man for the first time here in a VIPW ring. One half of Moral Panic. Let's see if he can stand on his own 2 feet here tonight in Langford. And a live crowd here tonight in Langford. They are packed wall to wall. It is standing room only in the Legion here tonight.
That's right. Our VIPW fans in Langford, no stranger to pro wrestling and no stranger to top-level talent like Ren Yoshino. But when it comes to debuts in this matchup, there's a whole bunch of them. Making his way to the ring, this is Brenden Royce.
Well, Brenden Royce, another newcomer here to the VIPW scene. His first match here in a VIPW ring as well. As you said, a number of VIPW debuts happening here in this, our opening contest. What a way to kick things off here tonight with a 6-man contest.
100%. The thing about these 6-man contests, anytime you have multi-man matches, it is chaos. You cannot prepare correctly for this. You can't have a strategy because anything can happen.
Brenden Royce looking to make a name for himself in VIPW, making his debut here tonight, much like Ren Yoshino. And that's it. This isn't the only debut. Those two aren't the only debuts tonight. We've got another debut. This is Sobalvarro.
Well, I am excited to get a look at this young man, Sobalvarro, and look at him. Here he's got a ton of energy. He's connecting with this crowd right off the get-go. I love to see it. Even Spider-Man gets a high five.
Hey, man, this guy's got size on his side. I like to see that. Let's see if he can make a name for himself here in VIPW like the rest of these debuting superstars.
Definitely some mass there on Sobalvarro. He looks in great shape. You can see him flexing there. Good mass on the shoulders. Legs looking like tree trunks there on that young man.
We hear some unfamiliar music, but we see a familiar sight making his way to the ring, representing the moment of truth. This is Johnny Rostyn.
That's right, the Whiskey Creek Menace himself, and he is being accompanied out to the ring here. Well, I was going to say by other members of the Moment of Truth, but it looks like Ezekiel Owens and Ian Idol heading on to the back. Johnny Rostyn, this is out of character for the Moment of Truth. He wants to stand on his own here tonight.
That's right, those boys are taking the night off. He's going to work this one himself, Johnny Rostyn, from the Moment of Truth. Let's see if he can come up with a W here tonight. It's six-man scramble. Anything goes.
Well, he did bring one friend to the ring there in the form of that baseball bat. We'll have to see if that comes into play. But I'm excited because it is time to get things pumped up. It is time for our man, Garth Wayne. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Straight out of the basement and into your living room, it's Garth Wayne.
One half of the former VIPW Tag Team Champions, the suspender disbelief, Garth Wayne, a guy who definitely has made a name for himself here in VIPW as a tag team superstar. Let's see if he can take that success and correlate it into a singles victory here tonight.
Well, this crowd firmly behind Garth Wayne here this evening. I love to hear it. This young man's got these people fired right up.
All six competitors there in the ring.
We're about ready to get this thing underway.
The stage is set. Langford's ready.
It's fight night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
Here
get
we
it
go,
going.
baby. Here we go.
Absolutely. And a few of these competitors, as you mentioned, no strangers to tag team affairs. They're used to being out there with more than one competitor to face off against, but let's see how they do competing for themselves here this evening.
Look at this Johnny Rostyn go to work early, taking control of his opponent.
Oh, ducking the lariats there. Oh, and big time shoulder blocks. Ran Wayne and Sobalvarro standing tall early on. Nice go behind here. Oh, a modified bat breaker there for Sobalvarro. Oh, big time elevation on the drop kick.
Sobalvarro taking control of this thing early, taking center stage in this matchup.
Sit out Falcon Arrow. What? No, only a one count. And in comes Brenden to break that one up.
You see, in a matchup like this, you have to have eyes on the back of the head, the front of the head, the side of the head. You have to see 360.
Look at this nice hip toss there by Ren. And again, bringing him right down to the mat hard. Nice drop kick, high elevation.
Red Yoshino coming with that big offense against Brenden Royce.
Oh, and then just tossing Evan Ashford out like a pail of bad water. Looked like he was looking for snapmare here on Royce. Got it that time.
Ren Yoshino asking the fans to be quiet while he lays in with these big kicks.
Look at this martial arts. Oh!
Man, that's the kind of pinfall you don't even know you're being pinned. It's just so fast.
This match almost happening too fast to call right now, partner. Look at this Johnny Rostyn. Oh, double axe handle off the apron there.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, he punches him in the gut. Go behind, flip over.
Look at that athleticism by Wayne to land on his feet, using the leverage.
You got to see this kind of action from Garth Wayne here. Look at him, he's a house on fire.
Garth Wayne is fired up. Langford is fired up.
Pinfall, pinfall.
This could be all right. No, Rostyn there in the nick of time to break up that cover. Just a 2 count.
So this matchup here, it's a scramble match and not an elimination match.
That is correct, partner. It only takes one pinfall, which is why you see Rostyn breaking up that cover. He knows what's at stake here.
So let me ask our broadcast partner here. You're in that kind of situation, and your opponent has just done a devastating move to a third member. You got to go in for the pinfall yourself, right?
Suplex!
100% you have to go in for the pinfall. I think also an important aspect to consider with this matchup, 3 of these men have never stepped foot in the WWE ring before. 3 of these men came up training together. It's a really weird dynamic that makes for a match that might not even have happened ever before. I don't think we've seen this dynamic in any ring, let alone a VIPW ring.
Well, we haven't seen 3 of these competitors in a VIPW ring. So, oh my goodness! Sobalvarro got clocked there by Rostyn.
When it comes to these promotions, a lot of them have these Rolodexes that are very limited. They've got their friends they book. They've got their buddies in their circle. I can tell you, when it comes to VIPW, we will book anybody. We don't care what spectrum you're on. We don't care what promotion you came from. If you want to fight, we will book you.
Absolutely. As long as you're bringing the fight, as long as you're top-class talent, you belong in a VIPW ring. And Johnny Rostyn bringing him down there. Garth Wayne is in trouble here. Ashford and Rostyn teaming up here.
Ashton and Rostyn. See, this Evan Ashford and this Johnny Rostyn cut from the same cloth, even though they aren't part of the same organization. I gotta say, this moment of truth might have to make an offer to this Evan Ashford if they want him part of their group. It's exactly the kind of guy they want.
Well, I have to say I agree with you.
One thing that I think is really important, as you noted, when Moment of Truth first formed, Evan Ashford was on the table. He had a match with Jay Kruger. The winner was going to join. It was one of the two, and it was a very close matchup. Evan Ashford was very, very close to joining the Moment of Truth.
I remember that specifically, and you were front row as a fan, but it, didn't stay that way, and that is a story for another day. But back to this six-man contest here.
Talking about front row, Evan Ashford's head just about landed in the front row, and oh my goodness, super big fisherman's brainbuster here.
Absolutely. Hooking that leg for that extra leverage on the cover. You love to see it. Top flight professional wrestling seen in here in VIP.
Whoa!
Big spear there by Brenden Royce. Look at this cover.
Royce could get his first VIPW victory. No, Sobalvarro there in the nick of time.
Sobalvarro with the big fireman's carry there. Oh!
I've never seen something like that in my life.
Oh, nice big kick there, Vancouver Island style.
And here comes Ren Yoshino. What's he got in mind here?
Oh, he had to Hulk him up there with all his strength. Oh! Here comes Ashford. Boom, with that big Harewood cross, he calls it. His Harewood elbow.
That's right, catching him with that one here again. Now Garth Wayne, though, what's he thinking? Going for sliced bread out of the corner.
Sliced bread in the corner by Garth Wayne. Boom, puts his man down. This could be it. 1, 2, no! Your winner here in our opening contest, one half of Suspender Disbelief, Garth Wayne.
I am in disbelief. Garth Wayne with the biggest victory in his young singles career.
Garth Wayne has been on fire as of late. He is trying to prove that he is more than a tag team wrestler. He is doing just that. 2024 was big for Garth Wayne. 2025 is going to be even bigger.
That's right.
When it comes to everyone's positioning in VIPW, everyone's looking at the horizon, looking down the road, and what do they see? WrestleFest 2.
That's right, we're on the road to WrestleFest 2, and Suspender Disbelief, of course, competed at the first WrestleFest there in Nanaimo, Frank Crane Arena. Do not miss WrestleFest 2. Perhaps Garth Wayne will be competing as a singles competitor this time.